Hello, good people. How are you today? Welcome, welcome, welcome to each and every one of you. My name is Angy. For those of you who are seeing me for the first time, if you're new on my page, thank you for joining us here. I am the face behind this Facebook page, and I'm a digital marketing expert. And I help people to start online businesses by providing them with the tools and the systems they need, providing them with the training to grow a successful business, and the products. So it's basically a business in a box kind of solution that I provide. And being a Wednesday, I bring on board some of my business partners to come and discuss with us what this business is about, how they found it, and how it has transformed their own lives, because we are all about transforming people's lives. So today I have a great guest from all the way from the US. Her name is Devina. Hey, Devina.
Hi Angie.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm all right. How's the US today?
It's cold. It's winter over here, so it's very cold.
It is nice and sunny here, so I'm not going to complain.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So to all our viewers who are watching now, please drop a comment. Let us know where you're watching from. If you've got any questions, to let us know what those questions are, and Devina and I will come back and respond. If you're watching a replay, do let us know where you're watching from, and if you've got questions too, let us know, and we'll respond to your questions. Devina, could you introduce yourself to our viewers today?
Yes. Hi everyone. My name is Devina. I'm from India and right now I live in the United States with my husband and my two kids. I have worked in finance back in India. Right now I am a full-time mom and a full-time digital business owner.
Wow. When did you move to the US?
I have been here since 2007, but
That's about
in the
5 years now. Going
uh,
on to 5 years.
Oh no, 2007. I said to like it's been a while,
Oh
but
wow, that's
yeah, it's
15.
yeah. But in between, for 2 to 3 years, I went back to India. So recently, I came here in 2015. So it's on and off. So yeah, it's been like 6 to 7 years right now.
What were you doing? What work were you doing in India before you moved to the US?
Yeah, I used to work in finance sector. Like I have worked in insurance companies and in home loans, like mortgage, home mortgage. So yeah, I used to work in the finance sector back in India. I worked in
And
multiple finance companies.
okay.
Mhm.
And in the US, where have you been working, or where are you currently working?
Oh no, the thing is like when I moved to the US, I was not able to work here because of the visa, because you need a working visa, and I was on a
Mhm.
dependent visa, so I was not able to work when I came to the US, and that was really frustrating for me. So right now I am a full-time digital business owner. That's what I do.
Okay. It's it's kind of like a very familiar thread with speaking to people who've migrated to the Western world.
Mhm. Yeah,
It actually
because
it actually
Mhm.
breaks my heart that people endure such, because
Mhm.
if it's not the fact that you don't have a working visa, it's
Right.
either you can't do the job you were doing back home because your qualifications are
Mhm.
treated as less than.
Mhm. Uh, like what I have done, I my qualifications are fine. I can get a job with that over here. But the problem
Mm.
is like I did not work since my kids were born to take care
Yeah.
of them because I did not wanted them to send them to a daycare. And then when I right now my younger one started going to school full time, and then I started looking for a job. And then I had a career gap of almost 10 years, more
Yeah.
than 10 years, and then that made difficult for me to find a job. So yeah, it's all linked together.
It is.
Yeah.
But anyway, so how did you find this online business?
Mm-hmm. uh, that's what, when my younger one started going to school, I was all alone in the house, and I thought this is the right time for me to start my career. And I
Yeah.
started looking for options, and I wanted to do something part time. I never wanted to give a commitment for a full time job even after my kids started going to school, because I wanted to balance the family life and my professional life. And one day I was just going through my news feed, and I just saw an ad, and I thought this is the right opportunity for me. And I gave my name and my email address, and then my digital journey just started from there.
Excellent. It's it's exciting, isn't it? That
Right, right,
when you basically left at home by yourself and you're not working, we are all social beings, right?
right,
You want to have people to talk to.
right.
So how has having this community helped you?
Oh, this has made me so much happy. Happy is the word which I would say, because I really love to talk to people, and through this business, I can make friends from all over the world. Like, this is a global business. So right now, I'm in the US and you are in Kenya, and I can just talk to you and share my thoughts. And I have made friends from all over the world, like from Canada, from Thailand. So this is the
Mm.
best thing, and the community is so helpful that I really enjoy doing this.
And what would, apart from the community, what else would you say you like best about this online business?
This online business is the exact thing what I was looking for. Like, I'm a mom, and I wanted to do everything according to my kids schedule, or my kids timetable, which I was doing from the start, like when they were born. So
Yeah.
I could continue that. I could take care of them while doing this business. Like, I have to just give 2 to 3 hours of my time to this business, and it is sufficient to do that. So the freedom and flexibility of time is the main important thing, was the main important thing for me, and this business has given me that. I can work from the comfort of my home, which is the
Yeah.
best thing a mom can ask for. Yeah.
We do have quite a community of stay-at-home moms, and I
Right.
do appreciate just how much
Hmm.
um, this business offers people who find themselves all by themselves the whole day,
Right.
and you need something to stimulate your mind.
Right. Right.
Now, if somebody is interested in starting an online business, how do they go about it?
Oh, whenever when I was looking for, I found this ad, and then you have to give your name and email address. Like, you can go on Angie's website and you can register there, and then you will be directed to a 90-minute webinar when you give your name and email address. And then if you have any questions, you can get back to her, and
Excellent.
she will help you.
Yeah, so the webinar is the entry point into
Yes.
knowing more about our business. Like I said at the very beginning, we do help people to start to build online businesses, and we provide them with the tools and the systems and the training. We also provide mentorship and coaching
Hmm.
to to our partners.
Right.
But to get more information about how this works and how it can work for you, the webinar is definitely the starting point. And
Yes.
after you've watched the webinar, you can take action. And that action is basically by buying into our training program.
Right.
Can you tell us more about that,
Yeah.
Davina?
So once you watch the webinar, you will get an idea about what the business is about. But like me, if you have more questions, then if you want to know more about the business, you have to pay a small amount of fee, which is $149. And that fee, when you pay that fee, you will be added to a private Facebook group, and you will get access to more video and more information. That $149 are refundable within 30 days before you book a coaching call with us. So
Yeah,
there is nothing to lose in it. If you want more information, you can just pay the money. You can get more information. If it is for you, you can go ahead. If it is not, within 30 days, the $149 can be refunded to you. Yeah, so that is the
excellent.
best thing about this. You can explore without any risk.
I know that when I first encountered this business, I was a bit skeptical. You know, all the scams that happen online,
Right,
and I wanted to protect myself, but I also wanted to find out more
right,
information about this business. So when I saw that I could get back my $149, I
right,
signed up
right.
because if it turned out that this wasn't what I wanted,
Mm-hmm.
I could get it back.
Right.
But then you and I stayed in the business.
Yeah, most of them stay. Most of them stay. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So how do you fit this business around your schedule, Devina? You got two kids and
Right.
they're still very reliant on you, and then you're running a business from home. How do you manage your time?
Yeah, so my kids are like soon to be 7 years and 11 years old. So they are pretty much the younger one is pretty much dependent on me. But they go to school from 8 o'clock to 3 o'clock, so I have a lot of time in my hands, and I don't require that much time too, like 2 to 3 hours in the morning or in the afternoon, and I am good to do this business. So it is very much manageable. There are many
Yeah.
moms in our community which are doing this very successfully. There are people who are doing their full-time jobs and still they are doing this business. It's not like you have to leave your job or anything. You can do this with your job too. So that is that many people are doing it as plan B too. But for myself, I just give 2 to 3 hours after my kids go to school and I'm good to go.
Good.
Yeah.
There are people who are watching right now who are thinking, oh, well, Davina worked in the finance sector, so she obviously had the skill set required
Mhm.
to start and build an online business.
Mhm.
Is that how it is?
Oh no, working like doing a job is totally different from doing a business. I did not have any business background, but the training which this business offers is a very user friendly training. It is a video based training, so even if you don't have a business background, or if you are not very much like tech savvy, or you're not very much good with a computer, the training will explain to you the step by step how to go through the this business. You will get a mentor and a coach who will also help you and guide you throughout your journey.
Mhm.
So my finance background is totally different from what I'm doing right now, but still I'm doing it and I just love doing what I'm doing. So it is, you can do it. It's not that difficult.
Yeah, we don't need any special skills. You don't need
No.
any special qualifications to start an online business.
Right.
Even when you're not even tech savvy,
Right.
you will be able to run and grow your successful online business because
Right.
of the training and the systems that we've incorporated into this program.
Right.
Now, to people who are watching and they're thinking they would like to start, they'd like to find out more. What should they do?
Okay, so yeah, as I said, you can go and register to her website, which is flashing on the right now on the live, and you can give your email address and your name, and you will get access to the 90-minute webinar. So that it's that easy. Like it is a complimentary webinar, so you can just get started from there, and then you can go ahead with the, if you're more interested, you can go and pay the minimum fee, and you can get more information. But it's very simple, just your name and email address to Angie's website and you are good to start.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Davina, for coming on board. It was lovely chatting with you today.
Same here, it's my pleasure to come and talk to you on your page.
Bye for now.
Yeah.
So there you have it, guys. That was Davina, all the way from the US. She moved from India with her family But when she got to India, she found herself in a situation where she couldn't work. And I know that there are so many people who've experienced this for themselves. And they're now wondering what else they could do with their lives. So instead of wasting your future, instead of wasting the rest of your life, wondering, worrying about how you're going to contribute to your family's finances, be like Davina, start an online business and contribute to your family's finances. As she said, you don't need any special skills to succeed in this business because we provide you with all the training that you need. We will mentor you and we will coach you on how to become successful in business because we are about growing people. So if this is something that excites you, something that you'd want to know more about, click on my link and register for our free live webinar where we discuss this business model in detail and how it can help you. And if you can't make it for the live webinar, we will send you a link to a replay that you can watch at your own convenience. So because we do understand that this is a global business and we are all on different time zones, we have made it possible for people on different time zones to access our webinar. So sign in with your name and email address, and I will send you the link to the live webinar and or the replay. So thank you very much, guys. Thank you for your viewership. Let me know where you're watching from, if you're watching a replay, and thank you. Have a great day, and bye for now.